You see them every day. The dimples on golf balls, the hole in the elevator door, the mysterious rivets on your jeans, or the margin on your books. They seem like random designs, but what if they all had hidden purposes? Get ready to be mind-blown as we reveal 25 everyday things you've been overlooking, and the real reason they were created.
Kind of floppy like this, okay. There's a reason for this. So what you're going to want to do, we're going to take it, grab it firmly.
Number 25, the small pocket of your jeans. Ever wondered what that tiny, mostly useless pocket on your jeans is actually for? Unlike the main pockets we use for phones, wallets, or keys, this small space can barely fit 2 fingers. So what's the point? Back in the late 1800s, Levi Strauss designed jeans for gold miners and cowboys. And in those days, pocket watches were essential. But cowboys kept losing their watches from loose pockets, so Levi's added a snug extra pocket, just the right size to keep a pocket watch secure. These days, it's often forgotten or used to stash coins, tickets, or gum. But now you know, that tiny pocket has a purpose rooted in the Wild West. 24. Bottled drinks. How do you usually hold your Coca-Cola, beer, or any other bottled beverage? If you're one of those who grip the bottle by its body for better control, you might be doing it wrong. There's actually a proper technique for holding bottled drinks to help keep them cold longer. You've probably seen people hold their bottles by the neck and thought it looked strange. Well, believe it or not, that's actually the right way to hold a bottled drink.
What?
Holding a bottle by the body causes the warmth from your hand to transfer to the drink, making it lose its chill faster. So if you've ever wondered why your drink warms up so quickly, maybe it's time to switch your grip. It's a small shift, but one that keeps your refreshment, well, refreshing. Number 23, remote car key. Are you one of those people who park their car and then forget where they left it? Sure, you've got a remote key, but it's useless if you're out of range. But did you know you can increase your remote car key's range by literally using your head? According to a radio engineer named Tamisa, you can do this by holding the key fob against your head and pressing the button. It's that simple. It might sound strange, but there's science behind it. Human bodies, especially the head, can act as antennas, slightly boosting the signal range. For even better results, try placing the key against your chin and opening your mouth while pressing the button. Seriously, give it a try and let us know if it worked for you in the comments. Number 22, rumble strips on the roads. Ever felt your car rumble and vibrate while drifting off the road? That's no accident. Rumble strips are grooved or raised sections of road. They're placed where drivers might drift out of their lane or approach a hazard, and they work by shaking or vibrating the car to snap the driver back to attention. These strips create a loud rumble and vibration, giving drivers a wake-up call, especially when they're tired or distracted. The first known use of these surface alerts was in 1954, near stop signs in Cook County, Illinois. Over time, engineers learned that milled-in rumble strips, the ones cut directly into the road, work better than the old rolled-in types, especially during bad weather. Later studies in places like Contra Costa County, California, showed that transverse strips, rough patches placed before sharp turns or intersections, helped slow down drivers and reduce crashes. So next time your tires rumble, remember, it's not a bump in the road. It's a life-saving nudge from the engineers who built it. Number 21. Drop keyholes on elevator doors. Ever noticed a tiny hole on an elevator door and wondered what its purpose is? You might be surprised. That tiny hole could actually save your life. Over 1 million new elevators are installed worldwide every year. On average, 1 in every 100,000 rides breaks down, and 20% of those leave people trapped inside. What if you were one of them? Well, if you've noticed a small hole in the door, don't panic. It's there for a reason. These are called drop key holes. They're accessed using a special tool, a drop key with a hinged end that folds into the door mechanism inside the shaft. When used correctly, it can open the elevator doors from the outside, allowing a quick rescue, if the elevator is aligned with a floor. But if the elevator is stuck between floors, rescue teams will try to manually lower it to the nearest level to open the doors safely. If that's not possible, they may use the emergency hatch to pull passengers out, or resort to ladders, harnesses, or even breaking in through the door if no hatch exists. Not all elevators come equipped with drop key holes, but in emergencies, trained teams can still force the door open if needed. Number 20. Golf ball dimple. Think those dimples on a golf ball are just for decoration? Think again. There's an average of 336 dimples on a golf ball. Their hidden purpose? Aerodynamics. Those dimples help the ball fly farther and more accurately than a smooth one. The dimples stir up the air around the ball, reducing drag and increasing lift. This means more distance, better flight control, and sharper spin. Without dimples, the ball would barely go half the distance. So next time you see a golf ball, remember, those dimples are doing some serious aerodynamic magic. Number 19. Escalator handrail. If you've used an escalator, you'd probably have noticed how the escalator handrail moves a little faster than the steps. You might find yourself constantly adjusting your grip to keep up. It's not a design flaw, it's a safety feature. When you first step on, your legs move forward, but your upper body lags behind. That shift throws off your balance. That's why the handrail moves just a little faster, to pull your body into alignment with your feet and stabilize you. In fact, escalator handrails are designed to move up to 2% faster than the steps, all to keep your ride steady and safe. Number 18. Lollipop stick hole. That little hole in your lollipop stick? It's not just there for decoration. It actually has two surprising purposes. First, it helps the candy stay firmly in place so it doesn't slide off while you're eating. Second, it can reduce choking risks if the stick is accidentally swallowed. When the candy is still hot and liquid, it's poured over the stick, and it flows right through those tiny holes. As it cools and hardens, the candy locks in place, forming a secure anchor around the holes. Plus, in rare cases when a child swallows the stick, that hole might allow a bit of air to pass through, giving them a better chance to breathe. It's a small detail with a sweet and safe purpose. Number 17. Headphones. Cable bands. You might think those little rings on your headphone jack are just decorative, but they actually serve a real purpose. The number of rings on the jack shows how many audio channels your headphones can handle. These rings are separated by thin insulating bands. Not just random stripes, a single ring plug, the cheapest to make, only supports mono sound. That means the same sound plays in both ears. 2-ring plugs are the most common and give you stereo sound, different audio in the left and right ears. And if you see 3 rings, that means 3 channels, left audio, right audio, and a microphone input. So next time you're buying headphones, check the rings. Now you know exactly what you're getting. Number 16. Tape measure. A tape measure does more than just measure length. It's a secret multi-tool in your toolbox. See that small notch on the metal tip? It's not just decoration, it's made to hook onto nails so you can measure with one hand. Need to draw a straight line? Just use the metal edge like a scribe. The tape itself? It works as a quick straight edge too. And those strange black diamonds? They're used by builders to space roof trusses, exactly 19.2 inches apart. Ever notice the hook is a little loose? That's on purpose. It shifts slightly, so your measurements stay accurate whether you're measuring inside or outside. Some tape measures even help with basic calculations, like a built-in slide rule. And if yours is magnetic, you can use it to retrieve nails or screws that fell into tight corners. Who knew your tape measure was doing all that? Number 15. Detachable car headrest. Stay alert. What you use for comfort might just save your life. Did you know your car headrest, which can be easily removed and adjusted, isn't just there for looks? Has a hidden function that could save your life in an emergency. Its primary use is to prevent whiplash and neck injuries during rear-end collisions. But there is another use for it. If you're ever trapped inside your car, you can use the metal rods from the headrest to break a window and escape. Interestingly, some car manufacturers didn't plan this as a safety feature. For instance, Nissan said the removable design was simply meant to make installation easier. A Japanese game show demonstrated this technique. They slid the headrest rod between the window and door frame and pulled it back, using leverage to break the glass. Alternatively, you can swing the metal rod directly against the window until it shatters, a method shown by YouTuber Max Stanek. It's a life-saving trick that could make all the difference in the moment. Number 14. Toothpaste bristles. Throughout history, toothbrushes have undergone remarkable transformations. From ancient civilizations using twigs and chew sticks, to the introduction of animal hair bristle toothbrushes in 15th century China, toothbrush design has come a long way. Today's toothbrushes come with nylon bristles and ergonomic handles, built for better plaque removal and cleaner teeth. Now, here's what you probably don't know about the toothbrush bristles. On some toothbrushes, the darker bristle section is designed to guide how much toothpaste to use. If you're placing a pea-sized amount of toothpaste on that section, you're actually following top dental advice. The bristles also let you know when to change your toothbrush. Oral-B, for example, has bristles that fade from blue to white to show when it's time for a replacement. Number 13. Donuts holes. Donuts are tasty treats made from fried dough. They come in a wide variety of shapes, sizes, and flavors. The most familiar type is the classic ring-shaped donut with a hole in the middle. Though they come in many flavors and toppings, the most common type has a simple sugar glaze. But have you ever wondered why there's a hole in the middle of a donut? Let's rewind. Do you know who actually invented the donut? Donuts were invented by an American sailor named Captain Hanson Gregory. He told several wild stories about how he came up with the idea. In one tale, he said he was about to eat a sinker when a storm hit the ship. In a panic, he took the wheel but didn't want to drop his treat, so he stuck it through the spokes. When he pulled it back out, it had a perfect hole in the center, and the donut hole was born. Now, donuts are fried by intentionally poking holes in them. But the hole isn't just for show. It helps the dough cook evenly inside and out, making a perfect donut. Got a favorite donut flavor? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more weird facts behind everyday things. Number 12. Hand sanitizers. During COVID-19, you probably carried a bottle of hand sanitizer everywhere, but did you know it has other surprising uses? Aside from being a disinfectant, hand sanitizer can also be a surprisingly versatile stain remover. Since the main ingredient in hand sanitizer is alcohol, it can eliminate a variety of stains. It works on ink, hot sauce, grease, and even most makeup stains, including lipstick. It can also break down dull spots on silver, making it shine again. Instead of buying expensive eyeglass cleaners, try hand sanitizer. It wipes away fingerprints and hairspray residue with ease. If you ever forget your deodorant, hand sanitizer can work in a pinch. It kills the bacteria that causes underarm odor and leaves you feeling fresh. Hand sanitizers can also help soothe inflammation caused by pimples and bug bites. No dry shampoo? Hand sanitizer might help in a pinch. Massage a small amount into your scalp to freshen up. Lastly, if your mirror is covered in hairspray, apply hand sanitizer to a paper towel and wipe it clean. It'll be sparkling in no time. From hygiene to household hacks, that little bottle in your bag might just be your new best friend. Number 11. Hole on headphones. Have you ever noticed the small holes on your headphones or earbuds, especially on Apple's AirPods or open-back headphones? They're not just random design features. These holes play a big role in how your headphones sound. In open-back headphones, the holes allow air and sound to pass through, which creates a wider, more natural soundstage. Instead of the sound feeling trapped inside your head, it feels like it's coming from all around you, immersive, like a live performance. In AirPods and similar devices, those small vents help regulate air pressure and improve acoustic balance. Some models even use these openings to enable transparency mode, which lets in ambient sounds, so you can stay aware of your surroundings while still listening to audio. These tiny holes also help reduce distortion by allowing air to move more freely inside the headphone chamber. Next time you see one, don't overlook it. That little hole might be the reason your music sounds so good. Number 10. Supermarket layouts. Ever wonder why you always leave the supermarket with more than you planned? Supermarkets don't design layouts randomly. They use psychology to influence what you buy. Let's reveal some of their clever tricks. The produce section is usually first. All those colorful fruits and veggies create a health halo, tricking you into thinking everything else in your cart is just as healthy. Have you noticed that basics like milk and eggs are always at the back? That's on purpose. You have to walk through dozens of tempting products just to grab the basics. And then there's the checkout lane, full of snacks and magazines you didn't come for. They're counting on you to grab something while you wait. Knowing these tricks can help you shop smarter and spend less. Number 9. Working tools. Most tools have hidden features, and screwdrivers are no exception. Did you know some screwdrivers are intentionally shaped to fit into a wrench? It's true. That hex-shaped handle near the shaft isn't just for looks. It's designed so you can slide a wrench over it for extra torque. This gives you way more twisting power than your hand alone. Speaking of tools, most people think staplers only do one thing, staple. But did you know some staplers come with a built-in feature that helps remove staples too? Look closely at the base. Some models have a small metal tab or hook. That's not a design flaw. It's actually a built-in staple remover. It's super handy when you make a mistake or need to rebind documents. No need to hunt for a separate tool. Not all staplers have this feature, so it's something to watch for when shopping. One tool, two jobs, less stress. Number 8. Shoelaces. Apart from securing shoes to your feet, shoelaces serve other surprising purposes. even in laundry and nighttime safety. In some countries, shoelaces are used to hang shoes out to dry after washing. People simply tie the laces around a clothesline and let the shoes air out. Although few people notice, many shoelaces today contain reflective materials. These materials absorb light during the day and reflect it at night, improving visibility. This helps drivers or others spot someone walking in the dark, reducing the risk of accidents. It's a small but surprisingly clever feature, and one that might actually save a life. Number 7. Jug handle. Sometimes the best uses for everyday tools are the ones no one planned for. Take the humble measuring jug. According to TikToker, that 40-year guy, there's a clever trick hiding in plain sight. The handle itself can double as a spout. Just tilt the jug sideways and pour from the handle. It helps direct liquid neatly, especially when filling narrow bottles or containers. Funny enough, manufacturers say the handle was originally designed just to make jugs stackable. So the next time you're about to spill water everywhere, remember, your jug's handle has your back. Number 6. Colors. Did you think colors are just for beautification? Think again. Psychologists have discovered that colors can subtly influence human behavior. Colors even affect how we perceive taste, not just what we see. Each color carries emotional weight. Some calm us, others energize or alarm us. Color effects vary based on age, gender, and cultural background. For example, the color blue is often used in marketing to promote calmness, trust, and loyalty. Our brains link blue to clear skies and calm water, giving it a serene yet strong impression in branding. Blue light at night also reduces criminal activities. Scotland had experimented with this back in 2000. Glasgow installed blue lights in the city center, and soon after, crime rates dropped. Nara, Japan, and the Keihan Electric Railway also used blue lighting in 2005 and 2008 respectively. It worked. The blue light disrupts our circadian rhythm, tricking our brain to think it's daytime and therefore making us feel alert and discouraged about doing shady things. Other colors have important significance and psychological effects too. Red commands attention, which is why it's used for warnings and stop signs. Even in bright daylight, red remains highly visible. In the late 1970s, researcher Alexander Schaus found that pink walls reduced aggression, especially in male prisoners. According to a test run on prisoners by Alexander Shaw in the late 1970s, he figured that pink reduced aggressiveness, especially in men. A shade of green called Go Away Green serves a stealth function. No-see-um green is a color that can easily be ignored. That's why the military uses it for camouflage. And Disney uses similar shades to make objects like trash cans disappear into the background. So the next time you walk through a store or down a city street, ask yourself, what are the colors trying to make you feel or buy? Number 5. Rear view mirror. Have you ever noticed the small tab at the bottom of your car's rear view mirror? If not, it's worth checking out because it has a special function. Pushing the tab shifts the mirror into night mode, designed to protect your eyes from bright headlights behind you. Here's how it works. During the day, the mirror's silvered back reflects a clear image of what's behind your car. Some light also bounces off the front glass, but the main reflection is so bright, you barely notice anything else. But at night, your eyes become more sensitive to light because your pupils dilate. That's when the tab comes in handy. Flipping it changes the angle of the mirror. This redirects most of the headlight glare away from your eyes, while still letting a faint reflection bounce off the front surface, giving you a dimmed but still visible rear view. It's a clever low-tech solution that's been helping drivers for decades, and now you know how to use it properly. Number 4. Margins on notebook. I bet you never thought the red lines in your notebook had anything to do with rats. But centuries ago, rats were a real problem. They'd sneak into libraries and chew the edges of books and papers. To protect important writing, people started leaving wide margins, keeping their notes and texts away from the outer edges. That way, even if a rat nibbled on the paper, the important parts stayed safe. If you've ever looked at really old books, you might have noticed just how massive those margins were. If you're writing and you see those red lines, stay within them, especially if you have a rat problem. Number 3. Padlock holes. If you're near a padlock, take a quick look at the bottom. You'll probably spot a tiny hole next to the keyhole. It's not a manufacturing flaw. That little hole actually serves an important purpose, especially for outdoor padlocks. It allows rainwater to drain out, preventing rust from damaging the internal mechanism. And it also doubles as an access point for oiling the lock, keeping it lubricated and easier to open over time. Now you know that tiny hole is doing a lot more than you thought. Number 2. Laundry basket. If you thought the holes in your laundry basket were just for decoration, think again. Those holes play a crucial role. Since worn clothes are often damp with sweat or moisture, tossing them into a sealed container can lead to mildew and ruined fabric. But with proper airflow from those holes, your clothes stay ventilated, which helps prevent odors and mold. They also make the hamper lighter, easier to carry, and give you a quick glance at how full it is. And when it's time to clean, the holes allow water and cleaning solutions to pass through, especially helpful with plastic hampers, where durability and easy rinsing matter. Number 1. Refrigerator caps. You might have noticed small plastic caps on the sides of your refrigerator, but they're not just there for design. These caps actually cover screw holes and hinge mounts, giving your fridge a clean finish and allowing some serious flexibility. They hide the bolts that let you switch the door hinge, so you can choose whether the door opens from the left or the right. If your door currently opens the wrong way for your kitchen setup, you can remove the bolts, lift off the door, pull out the caps, and reattach the hinges on the other side. Then, simply pop the caps into the old hinge holes, and boom, your fridge door opens the way you want it to. So, which fact surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments. And if you like this video, share it with your friends, hit that like button, and subscribe for more awesome everyday discoveries.